Just see there. Here we have a relationship option, and how can we use the relationship? Just see there. Firstly, we have to make the data just like this. Just type the name of a student, or you can just type the name, then class, or you can say father's name, then mother's name, and then address, right? These are the personal profile of the particular student. And here just type some data: Amit, Ravi, Sonia, Monica, and Anu. So here we use only the 5 data, then just type the Mr. Ashok, Mr. Varun, Mr. Tarun, Mr. Sonu, and Mr. Moon, right? And here just type the mother's name, Mrs. Aarti, Mrs. Bharti, Mrs. Sonia, Mrs. Monica, and Mrs. Radha. And here just type the address, stretch it, and just type the address, Munirka, then Vasant Vihar, then RK Puram, and Nehru Place, and Malvi Nagar. Okay, and after that, we have to make another data about the marks of the student. So we have to take another sheet, just click on plus symbol, and you just take another sheet and just type some data. Just see here, firstly, you have to copy the content of the name and just press Ctrl+C to copy it and paste it on another sheet like this. Understood? And after that, we add here class detail or anything, any data like this. That is Hindi marks, English marks, maths, science, and SST, right? And here we can also use the total marks.
Yes, sir.
And percentage. So these are the data, and just fill this data, and after that we just make the relationship. Just type any data randomly. And go with the next one. Again, just go to the maths and science and SST. Right? And we use auto sum option by selecting and press Alt equal to symbol, you will get the sum. Alt equal to symbol, you will get the sum. And how we get the percentage, just press is equal to, just type here. After selecting this total, divide by 500 and press enter. After pressing enter, after selecting this, just press Ctrl+Shift+5, you will get the percentage, right? And if you want to just increase the value, just click on home, and here we have an option that is, by this we can increase the decimal portion of the percentage like this. And after selecting this, or you can just double click on this particular symbol, you will get the details of the student in the form of percentage, right? And after this, we have to rename this particular sheet. Just type here, that is student profile. And again, click on another sheet and rename it, and student marks, right? And after that, just select the data and press Ctrl+T, or you can also by using the insert table, that is the table option. When you click on this, you will get the same thing, or by using Ctrl+T, you will get a table like this. And we have a header row, we have the field name at the top row. That's why we just checked it. Just checked it and click on OK. You will get the button on each field name, right? And after selecting, we just type the name of the table. Here we just type the student T1, student table 1, student 1. And similarly, we go with the next. Just click on student marks here and select it and press Ctrl+T. And after that, just click on OK. Just keep in mind, it should be ticked. And click on OK. You will get the another table, and here we have a box. In this, we just add the student 2 table. Student 2 table. Understood? And
Student 2D.
after
Yes, sir.
doing this, we have to make the relationship between these two tables. So firstly, just select the student name or student marks table. And after selecting this, just click on insert option. Here we have option that is pivot table. Understood? We have to go with the insert option
Yes,
after
sir.
this data or table data. And just click on pivot table. We have an option at the last, at the bottom of this window, add this data to the data model. Just check it and click on this. If you want the data or table in existing sheet, just select it, or you can just give the cell address. Otherwise, you just click on the new sheet. You will get the data or table in the next sheet or a new sheet, and click on OK. We have some options coming in the right panel like this. These are the data. Understood? And here we have a different data.
Yes, sir.
What we want to just show out in our pivot table. This is the pivot table. So here we want to just filter the content by following the name. So we just select this name, just click on firstly all table, you will get a two table, and click on the second table like this. And after dragging this, just select it and click on filter button. You will get the filter button at the top of the row, right? And after that,
Yes, sir.
calculate the particular content or marks. So firstly, just click on the first table and just select it and drag down on the row. So you will get the father's name, and again just click on mother's name and just drag down in the filter, in row, not in filter, right? And again we use the address, just check
Yes, sir.
we get the address, right? So in this particular section we get the father's name, mother's name, and address. Understood? And after that we want
Yes,
to
sir.
the value of that particular student. So we have to use another data. Just click on Hindi and just drag on the value column. Just click on value, you will get the Hindi marks. Similarly, repeat the same step. Here we have an option that is, it will show relationship between the table may be needed. So here we just click on auto detected. Just click on auto detected. It will automatically create the relationship. Just wait a minute or wait a second. It will show this might several minutes depending on the complexity of data. And after forming this relationship, just click on manage relationship. You will observe the relationship by using this panel, or you can also use the data menu to observing the relationship. Just click on this, you will get the relationship. What will be the relationship? So here the common field is a name. In both the table, the common content or common field is name. Okay. So we have a condition, a single field will be common in both the table. After that, we can able to make the relationship. Okay. And again, just drag in this particular box.
Yes, sir.
You will get the math marks. Again, just drop it, select and drop it, select and drop it. And here we have another option, total, just select and drop it, and percentage, select and drop it. Okay. And after that, just close it.
Yes, sir.
Close it, and you will get the detail of this. If you want to just show the percentage of this particular content, just press Control Shift plus 5. You will get the percentage like this. And again, Control Shift plus 5. You will get the percentage, and change the format. Control Shift plus 5 and Control Shift plus 5. Control Shift plus 5 again, and again here Control Shift plus 5. So that is all about the marks and percentage of the student. Understood? And if we want to filter the particular data, so just click on this, and here we have an option that select the multiple items. Just check it. You will get the different objects. Just when you click on plus symbol, you will get the name of all students. And if you want to analyze only the Amita data, just check it, only Amita, not the others. So it will show only the Amita's data like this. Understood? If we want to just get two data, just click on this plus symbol, and here we use two students. Just click on this. So here we compare the marks of Amita and Anu by using this check and click on OK. So by this option, we can manipulate the data according to our requirement or according to our need. And you can also manage the sequence of this particular data by following what? By following the pivot table. So after clicking on this, we have an option, just click on insert, or you can click on the pivot table analysis, or here we have a pivot chart, and here the field. Just click on field. Just click on this, you will get the field again. And here we can set the sequence, the selected and drag down. At the bottom, you will get the percentage at the last. Similarly, if we want to total at the last, so just select the total and just drag down at the last. You will get the total at the last like this. Just see here, the sequence of the data will change. Okay, the total is here, so we can also change the sequence. Just click on this and move the total. Just select it and drag down and just drop it. The sum will move from that particular location to at the end of the sequence, right? Understood?
Yes, sir.
It is all about the relationship. If we want to make or edit some relationship, just click on again and click on relationship. Here we have a relationship. You can analyze or edit the relationship. Just click on edit. You can edit the relationship. Here's the first table. There are two tables. I have already saved, that is student 1 and student 2. So here we use what? Student 2, and here we use what? Student 1. And the common field will be understood? And
yes, sir.
And if you want to just deactivate this relationship, just click on deactivate, it will remove. Or you can also delete this option. Understood? And here's the option by which we can make the new relationship.
Yes,
so
sir.
It is all about the relationship. Understood? Next option, formula. And why we use formula option? Why we need the name, define name option? For example, just see there. We just take another sheet and here we have some data. Just make another data like this. Just see there. Just press is equal to and type sum. Start the bracket. And we want to sum of these data and close the bracket and click on enter. What happened? We have to give the address of this particular content, but we give this particular cells as a name. So after selecting this, just click on insert option. Sorry, in which option? In formulas option, and here we have define name option. Just click on define name. You have a box and just type the marks like this, marks, and click on OK. So all these selected range name will be what? Marks. So if you want to just find out the maximum marks in this particular range, so we don't need to select the data. We just call the selection by using name. Just see there. That is, here we call maximum marks, max function. And after starting the function, just type here marks. So what happened? The data automatically selected as we named in this particular data definition, right? So we get the maximum is 96 marks. So calling is easy by using the name. Understood? If we forget the name, how can we identify? So here we have option that is formula. There are different names available there. Understood? And name manager provide the facility by which we can add or delete the particular name as we entered in our workbook. So if we want to delete this name, just click on delete and click on OK and close it. So what happened? There is some error. Why? Because the name is also deleted. That's why it show an error. Understood? Clear? So these type of error comes by because we have deleted here the name of the selected range. Again selected, and here we have on a box, we can directly name the particular selection by using this box and just type here marks and press enter. What happened? The data automatically comes again. Why? Because the name we have given in this particular function, that is marks, and we have again the same marks, same name by using this box. So after selecting this, we will get the name by using what? Using formula, that is a mark.
Using formulas.
Okay, and if we want to make the name by according to selection, just select it and click on create from selection. And here we use the top row as a name. Just see there. These name will be name, and this data will be named Hindi and English, math. And according to column, we will get the top row as a name. Just click on here, top row, and click on OK. You can choose another 3 options as well, that is left column. If you have a heading on the left side, then you can go with this option. Otherwise, you just use your top row. Why? Because the top as a field name here. That's why using here top row and click on OK. Just see there. There are so many names available in this particular section. Why? Because here we give the name by using the create from selection option. Create from selection option, right? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Option by which we can manage the relationship. There's just see there. If you want to edit the particular name, just select it and click on this, and you can again select the range for this particular section. Understood? And if you want to delete it,
Yes,
just
sir.
on delete, it will delete from the memory of the workbook. Clear? Have you any doubt about
Yes,
the
sir.
relationship?
No, sir.
Anything else? No? No doubt? Have you studied
No.
all option in the previous class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we have already studied about the financial function, logical function, text function. There are so many functions, but we have studied already the important function which comes under the financial function, logical function, text function, and lookup function, mathematical function. So we have already studied about the particular criteria's function. Okay. And if you want to just insert the function, if you forget the function name, just press here Shift plus F3. When you press Shift plus F3, it will show the all the functions. Just click on this all function, and there are so many functions available there. Okay. So if you pick a particular section or particular field, then we have to use the particular function in that particular field. Okay. If you get the engineer field, then we just use the engineering function. We use the statistical field, we have to use the statistical function. Okay. So that is the use of different functions. So here we use simply some function, just press here Shift plus F3, and here we select what? Mathematical function, or you just click on most recently used and click on sum and click on OK. You will get the data like this. And here we have to select the range. Just delete it and select the range like this. This is the first range. Just click on second number. This is the second range. And if it's third range, just select it the third range. And click on OK. You will get the sum of all these three columns. Understood? You can also go through this option. It is also the insert function button. When you click on this function, you can do the same process as we used as a by shortcut key Shift plus F3, right? Understood? Just do